Hey folks, it's Eric on the streets of Cape Town, South Africa, and I just wanted to vlog a little bit here and show you guys what it's like. It's Tuesday morning in Cape Town, and I've been here for more than a week now, and I have to say I quite like the city. I quite like the vibe and the whole mishmash of everything put together, so yeah. The number one question that people ask me is whether it's safe here. And I would say in general, yes and no. I mean, it's got this sort of vibe which is like, there's lots of stuff going on all the time. Lots of people, lots of beggars, homeless people, whatever. And all of that sort of stuff, you can see it pretty much everywhere. And at night, the place definitely changes. But in the daytime right now, I mean, it's really civilized and really reminding me of a city in Europe in a lot of ways. And I'm staying in the central business district, which is, the most lively central city center, whatever. And they do have all of these people on the streets, like these guys here, who are like public safety people, who it's their job to make sure the streets are safe. And so they seem to do a pretty good job of that most of the time. But that still does not alleviate 100% of the hassle that you have to endure of, people asking you for money, asking you to buy them food, sizing you up, trying to sell you drugs and all that stuff. All that stuff is still happening at night. But in the daytime, it's absolutely lovely, and I feel, very, very safe. Especially, walking down the street with my phone and everything like that. It feels safe. For me, Eric. Now, yeah, the country does have a very sort of European, the city of Cape Town has a very European feel. You can see from these streets that I'm walking down right now, the whole cobblestone thing and the whole, pedestrian area zone type thing. You can tell that the people from Europe came here and built this city. But you can also tell that it's being, transformed. And that, it's also part of Africa. It's not just a European colony, it's also part of Africa. It's like, here's a green market square, where I was hoping it was going to be an actual green market, but it turns out to be mostly crafts of African origin. So basically, I'm enjoying the lifestyle here. I'm enjoying the whole thing, but you do have this underlying feeling that it's not the best place to be in the world due to the country and its political problems and all of that stuff like that. And that's all there, but can you ignore that and live a nice life? Yes, I think so, most of the time. But, it's right there, the fact that you're in Africa. The fact that you're, there's people that don't have food, don't have homes, people who are camped out in the main square in shanty towns and stuff like that. So, I mean, which one do you want? The nice, happy souvenir Africa? Or the sort of, it is what it is, sort of poor? Because this is one of the places with the largest amount of income disparity between the rich and the poor here. So, and you can tell it's just like stuff happens here. Stuff goes I mean, you can see law enforcement there, all these people on the side, and there's just, if the city center here wasn't so well policed, I'm sure there would be lots of problems, but I'm sure it's only possible. The fact that I'm walking down with doing a vlog right now is only possible because it's just full of police right now. And so it's an edgy vibe, especially at night. And there's a lot going on here. So there's lots of places where you can live that European lifestyle, and European cafes, but Africa's always knocking on your door. That's the sort of thing. But there's something about countries which countries which have had struggle, which invigorates them, which makes people enjoy life more, the simple things in life more, which makes people less materialistic. And you definitely feel that here, that people have a lot less first world problems here, and that they're more grateful for what they have. But if you want luxury, if you want the best of the European lifestyle, you have all these shops, and some of this stuff isn't that cheap, but you have all of the whatever you want. But as I'm standing here looking at this fancy food in this place, I'm smelling urine from the streets. So it's a mishmash of everything. And us people, I live in Europe basically because I believe that the European lifestyle, at least for me, is the pinnacle of civilization. I also really like Southeast Asia. I grew up in North America, which also has its benefits. And basically, I've traveled other places as well. I'm always looking for places in Asia, which are the most European, in the stuff that you have, the cafes and stuff like that. And I guess I was looking for a place in Africa, which was the most European. And I guess this is it. This is it, folks. Look at this. It's beautiful. There's so much life happening here in the streets. And in North America, I look for the most European atmosphere because Europe, I don't know, it's where I'm from, genetically and culturally. So, what can I say? I look for mixes of that. And then when I'm in Europe, I also look for the places that have the most influence of outside cultures, like, Ethiopian restaurants, which you can actually find a lot of here. And so basically, my thing is I'm looking for the best mix of cultures in the world. And on that level, I think Cape Town is an absolute win. A legendary place, which in 2 weeks I've only begun to discover it, but I think I need to come back for a month next winter, and see what's going on. Yeah. There's just so much life happening here, and it's so vibrant. It can be a little bit scary at times when you realize that this country has a high crime and murder rate, but if you keep your wits about you, know where you're going when you're going, I'm sure you can be fine. And public safety is a thing, and these guys are constantly walking the streets to make sure that everybody is safe. So should you come to Cape Town? I think you should, because who knows, it might not stay this beautiful and peaceful forever. And just to experience, I guess it's like Africa for beginners or something. Africa for Europeans seems what it is, and on the basis of that, it's been a very good fit for me for the last 10 days that I've been here. Thanks a lot for watching. Eric on the streets of Cape Town. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. This is my travel channel, so check it out. I'll catch you guys later.